Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Soaring Through Chaos. Yes, we are still in the middle of the pandemic. Some call it the second wave, third wave, but the reality is that it is challenging, and for different people is at different levels. But the challenges from in terms of the potential for contracting the disease, of losing friends and family, even loss of job and stability in terms of financial terms, and the divisiveness, the finger pointing that comes with it. Amid all this, the reality is that if we are able to stay calm, if we are able to create community that can help us and create a cohesive community, it'll lead us to our next level of evolution. This is what doctors say, therapists say, scientists say. And here we have an attorney saying that too. Yogini Mehta, I met her at the Adarsh Ahmedabad, also known as the Ideal Ahmedabad organization, started by Bharat Shah and a few others. Amazing, amazing place, very close to the Gandhi ashram. And Yogini, we have to trust her because she's an attorney. Tell us about your life. What brought you to Adarsh Ahmedabad?
Yes, first of all, let me thank you, Shankarji, for giving me this opportunity to be with you in your series of Soaring Through Chaos. And it's really an honor to be with you,
Thank you.
giving you my information about how I became a real yogini. Uh,
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly.
Only Yogini was the name given by my parents, but they helped me to become a real Yogini also through these years. And actually, Shankarji, let me tell you, I was born in a very middle class family. Both my parents were government officers, and we lived a very simple life, but we were always told by our parents to work hard so that we have a wonderful future. And in working hard, they put us in the best schools. I have my schooling done in the convent, and it was not their capacity that time, but still they gave in everything in their life just to see. We were four sisters, and they saw to it that all of us were placed very well, and for that they put us in the best schools and then best colleges and give us the best education. But one thing was always there, that we always had in our minds, that competition, you have to, run in the competition, in the rat race, you have to run. We always had that in mind.
Hmm.
So when they started talking about some course of TOT in Adarsh, so I went on wondering, and everybody says, "Oh, it's a wonderful course." And I said, "I don't know what must be the course and all." I used to do yoga in Adarsh because it is a trust, it's an NGO, and free of cost, nothing, you don't pay anything over there. Even if you impart any knowledge, you don't get anything. And even if you take any knowledge from there, you don't pay anything. It's like there's no money business in this Adarsh.
Yeah, what a
So
wonderful thing, right? It's
a
a
beautiful,
cashless economy where it's all
exactly,
sharing. It's all,
exactly. And so many people are ready to give their services there because of this principle,
yes.
that nothing would go wrong where there is no transactions, money transactions. So, so that makes the intentions of the organizers very, very clear,
Yeah.
that we only want to give good services to mankind. That is the
Hmm.
only purpose of this organization. So I was doing yoga since last 15 years over there, and enjoying that portion. But then when I came to know this course, everyone said it was very nice, very nice. And my daughter was already married. My son was already, through his studies, they didn't require much of my attention. So it was a long course. It was a 5-month course. So I said, let me try, let try karne mein kya jata hai. I'm not going to waste anything, just the time that I'm investing. And you won't believe, Shankarji, this course has transformed my life. My
Wow.
thinking process, yes. My
This is the
thinking
training
process,
of trainers at the
yes.
Adarsh Ahmedabad.
It was training of trainers in which they taught us different kinds of skills. But these skills are also taught professionally outside. But
Yeah.
in this program, we were taught the skills keeping in mind the principles of Adarsh. It was not a simple professional course. It included the principles of Adarsh in each and every skill. For example, if they're teaching public speaking, then public speaking in the eyes of Adarsh. They would teach us the professional way also. And again, in the end, they would tell us that what an Adarsh person, Adarsh Ahmedabad person would teach public speaking this way.
So
You know,
Adarsh
the
is like a
principle.
model or an ideal. So could you tell
Yes,
us a little bit about the Adarsh principles and
yes,
why they were so important, why they are so important to you and to others?
yes. Adarsh Ahmedabad always said that you have to see, keep in mind that you are not the only person. The full universe is your family.
Mm.
What happens generally is everybody is bothered about their spouse, their children, their parents. That's the limit. They draw a line that I am concerned only about these people. What Adarsh says is that full world is a family. Every person who is being who is in difficulty, it becomes our duty to see that we help that person. Two people are fighting, two people are not in good terms, it is our duty to see that you unite them. In your family also, if your parents are having some ego, or if your in-laws are having some ego with your family members, it is your duty to see that you reconcile them together. So everywhere only positivity, only love, only feelings, only gratitude. No other qualities are discussed in Adarsh. There
And
is
I
no place.
know I was there for 3 months and it was like 3 months of bliss.
Yes, it's a wonderful feeling. Only if you go into that place, it has got wonderful vibes because they talk only positivity all the time. Right? There is no place for anger. There is no place for ego. So nicely, they teach us to dissolve your ego. And your thinking, your perspective for life changes like anything. And then you feel that what have I been doing for so many years? You know, now the happy life that you start living, you don't you really feel that you have wasted those years by, you know, cribbing and getting angry and showing your ego to people. Those things are not required in life. Life is to enjoy the journey very, very peacefully. So when in my childhood, when I was taught this competition level, you know, that you have to compete with everybody in, and of course that is the system in schools and colleges to get admissions in good places and all. So that was required. But when I went here, I realized that there is no competition. You have to share your knowledge. The more you share, it grows. I realized it first time, only that time, that the more you
Um,
share, even you grow. You are learning. It is not that you are just imparting. When you are imparting, you are learning more. Things which you have never known, you start learning. So Adarsh Ahmedabad has been a beautiful place for me. I can never forget. And after being there, after changing my life, I have also fallen into that track. I am also trying to change lives of people. They have given me a lot of opportunities. I'm also a trainer over there. I'm also imparting the knowledge, the little knowledge that I have, and learning from them also. I have also done my counseling from Adarsh Ahmedabad, and I counsel teenagers, more of teenagers, because even I am empaneled with the government of Gujarat for teaching college students. So, and of course, I have also got children. One is of 30 years. The elder daughter is 30 years. She's married. She has a beautiful son who's now 2 years.
So
And
you must have been a teenager when you had her daughter, huh?
yeah, I should say thank you for that. For that. So, and my son is also now 24. And
well, the
he's
yogi
doing his
in you is definitely alive, and I can see that. Sorry for interrupting you, but it's just, it's just a joy to meet many of you there who have,
yes,
it's like alchemy. It's like taking any metal and converting it into gold, or letting the gold inside come to the surface. That's what other Shamdavad and organizations like that do. Very rare
true.
indeed. I was at the
Yes,
Sabarmati Ashram, which is the Gandhi Ashram, and it has a
yes,
similar vibe, similar focus on
yes,
spreading love, spreading kindness. And
yes,
from there, I got referred when I said last year, if you remember, was
yeah,
150th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi's birth. And
yes,
so we were all saying, what 150 things can we do? Or what can
yes,
we do? One action that I can do 150 times. And,
yes.
in a moment of not thinking very hard, I said, I'll do 150 workshops for no charge last year.
Wow.
And then somebody said, Shankar, that's a great thing, but do you have the places to do it? I said, not yet. And Himani said, okay, I have a place for you. I have an ideal place for you. It's called
Wow.
Ideal Ahmedabad or Model Ahmedabad, Adarsh Ahmedabad. So I showed up, and that's how we met.
That's how we met. Yes.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and let me tell you, when you came in, we were all shocked. We said, what is he going to teach us? And after our workshops were over, it was amazing. It was amazing. I have been dancing, let me tell you, since I was 2 years of age.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Gujaratis basically.
Yes.
And Gujaratis are crazy about garbas. You must be
love
aware.
Garba. Yeah, the feminine dances and the flowing dances. Garba mostly.
Exactly. And since 2 years, we've been doing this. And all our lives we've been doing for all 9 days of Navratris. We're like crazy. We dance till 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
And yes, and I don't know where the energy comes from for those 9 days, but it is amazing. And then when we learned dance movement therapy from you, it was outstanding. And never experienced what I experienced in those 15, 20 days that we learned. And then you won't believe the little knowledge that I got from you. I started doing workshops with friends, with families. Yes.
With friends and family too. Wow.
Yes, family too. They said you keep on talking about this and you never let us also experience that. So then, I used to also have, whenever we had gatherings. Now, unfortunately, those things have closed. But earlier when we had gatherings, always last, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we used to keep for this only. And everyone used to, yes. And we remember you.
Friends and family gathering.
Yes, yes.
As soon as the pandemic is over, I'm coming because I know you guys have great Gujarati food too.
Definitely, definitely. And you will be so happy that my students are also learning.
Wow, that's amazing because, there is this formal dance movement therapy where people become counselors and therapists, and that wasn't our intention. The intention was to get an exposure so that we understand the value, the healing value of dances. As you said, Yogini, many of you were lifelong dancers. That's like second nature. But if you can go within, if you can really understand the purpose of this dance from a self-awareness and awareness of other, that's a very transformative experience. But I don't want to steal your thunder. Please tell me what happened when you started sharing what you learned. Well, how did it, what was the effect?
Yeah, in the beginning, people used to not accept it. And they said, yeah, that's funny. What you're talking is funny. So, because how that is possible, yeah. How you get peace? Okay, you enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
How do you get, and how do you release emotions? And how do you do this? How do you do that? So many questions. So I said, see, I realized only for a couple of days, even I was thinking of the same thing when I went to the workshop, that he's a highly intelligent person and he wants to share what all he has. That was the only thing in mind. But after going through the experiences, repeated experiences, everything started, settling down in the mind. That what this healing thing is. And
Is there
that,
sorry for interrupting. Is there any one experience you would like to share? In what ways did these dances transform you?
if you remember, we used to always do meditation while closing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? After those fast and,
Going through all the rhythms. Yeah.
going through all the rhythms, yes, or passing through all the rhythms. And finally, we used to just cool down by meditations.
Yes.
Those were the best times that I have enjoyed.
Wow.
So beautiful. I used to go to some other world, which I cannot express in words, but that feeling after completing the meditation was just unbelievable. And because I enjoy that portion, I see to it that all the workshops that I do, that portion is the best.
I have to remember that myself, because sometimes people are in a hurry and I try to skim on that. Actually, that's the most important part, where you allow all the emotions to settle down and just be present. That's true. That is true.
In fact, I had also planned a workshop with lawyers.
Wow.
Because they badly need this, Because what they've been doing every day is also a very challenging thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you are prepared and you go to the courts and you have been working for so many hours just to present before the judge.
Yeah.
And then you are at the mercy of the judge when you are in the court.
True, true.
He is not in the mood to listen to you. You have prepared your arguments for almost 1 hour or 1.5 hours. For that you have worked for 10 days, 12 days, a month. And you have to put all that thing in only in 1 hour. And the judge is not in the mood to hear. And he says that please now finish it fast. So the condition, so you are at their mercy. You can't say that I have prepared and I want to say everything, because your judgment relies on how you are going to be with him, be with the judge. Meaning, yes, if you feel, in case he is not prepared, then you have to either take adjournment. If he is not ready to listen, then you have to adjourn your matter. Or if you insist, you have to finish it in half an hour.
That's
right?
True. I know anything can happen.
Anything can happen. There are a lot of challenges that we face. And as women, we also face discrimination.
Yeah, not being taken seriously.
Yes, the clients also, they are not very, very, in the beginning, we had a lot of issues because they don't trust women.
They don't trust women. Yeah.
Whether she will be able to speak, supposing she doesn't agitate, supposing she's not able to face the opponent. These questions come in the mind of clients.
Yeah, what if she's too soft on the opposition? What if she's not able to face up?
Because
yeah.
This is the mentality of everyone that only men can be strong.
And only the patriarchy is still very strong. Yeah.
Yes. So first of all, building up the client base was a big challenge.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, many people complete the law degree but don't practice as a lawyer among women because it's probably not worth. Many probably give up on the time and energy it takes to build a practice, isn't it?
It is really tough. It is not easy, but you have to prioritize, that I want to do this, I want to do this, or I want to do this. For example, if I tell you, for me, I could have left my family aside and, I could have just run behind my career, but I kept a balance. I said, no, I have to give my priority to because I'm a lady. See, listen, there is going to be this always, that there are some things in the house which have to be done by the women, especially looking after the children.
Yeah.
Majority role is of the mother.
No
So
matter how much society changes, the children still scream for the mom.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever the changes in the society, but this is going to remain. Expectation from the children, from
Yeah.
the mother.
Even today, my wife gets called all the time, and dad is
Yes,
optional. If it's
yes,
it's like dad is called only if some financial or some kind of a decision that is non-personal is required.
yeah. Then that is
It's a
required.
very deep
Exactly.
personal thing, then they always go to mom,
Ah,
and I'm happy
exactly.
about it. It makes
Yes,
my wife very
yes,
happy that she is
yes.
that they consider
Because
her very dependable. Yeah,
yes, because the women thinks from the heart and mind both.
more often than the men.
Yeah. Men think only from the mind. Their hearts are only 10-20%, while women has 50-50 both.
Maybe our hearts
So
are outsourced, huh? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, and the training for men, the grooming is all about intellect. And it's like, for example, boys are told not to even cry when they're growing
yes.
up. And boys are told to be like a tough person and not give up and all kinds of grooming. It's
Yes.
hard on the boys, it's hard on
Yes.
men. They die
Yes.
early. I
I
remember I
correct.
used to say that.
They can't, yes, they don't bring out everything like how women do. Women would just
Yeah.
blast and remove all their emotions and everything out, not bringing
Yeah,
everything.
in the men's class I had on dance and healing dances, they would say, "But
I,
why do women cry?" I say, "It's a way to express. It doesn't mean that they're weak. By letting
no,
go of the things that are challenging, it brings them
right,
afresh to what is real. And
right.
being vulnerable brings out the best in people.
Yes.
But initially, it's like reversing decades of programming, especially if you
Mm,
take a middle-aged man or a senior person. It's
yes.
decades of being told to be tough and face up,
Mm,
be a man kind of thing. All these metaphors
right.
are, things that we say, be a
Yeah.
man. It really, it's like when you say be a man and you hold your fist tight, it
Yes.
hurts. There's
I
no
agree.
opening, there's no,
I agree with you. Totally agree with you. But let me tell you one thing, Shankarji, that
yeah.
I did not have a brother. We were just four.
Ah,
Yes, and my parents grew us up just like they grew up boys. We were given
hmm,
all kinds of freedoms, and we were
fantastic.
also yes, we were
That's
always
rare.
also asked to be strong
Yeah,
because
that's
they knew,
rare. Yeah,
yes, that once freedom is given, they are going to be out in anywhere they're going to go, and they have to be strong.
to face the world.
Yes. So all four of us are really strong and we can face anything in the world.
I
Maybe
could see
after
that in the class. You are one of my most um, not I won't use the word aggressive. Often when women speak out, they say aggressive. That is not true
yes,
at all. You were one of
yes.
my most assertive students, if I can say that. And it was
Oh,
great because she's standing up and saying, "Sir, but I don't quite get why this will lead to that." And I was like, I was like, Yogini, could you be a little patient? Maybe it'll show in after 15 minutes, maybe after 1 hour. I said, okay, sir. And that was really nice to be assertive, to ask the right questions,
yes.
and to be
I
able to
agree with
say,
you.
why are we
Yeah.
doing this? What's the
Yes.
purpose behind it? And
Yes.
that actually was helpful for the whole class. I
Yes.
remember
Correct.
somebody saying, she keeps questioning. I say, which is good. It's good that she asks questions because otherwise we'll blindly follow, and we don't want to do that. It's a healing
Yes.
practice, and we don't want to say, yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, sir. No, this is not the right place to
Uh,
accept without thought
learn.
or accept
Learning.
without feelings. So it's
Right.
about being authentic. So in being authentic, all the dirt comes out, all the
Yes.
challenges come out, all the hurt comes out.
Yes. And
Somebody
it was
even,
not.
it's interesting, somebody said it really nicely, from hurtfulness to heartfulness, from
Yes. So
hurtful to heartful. I was like,
beautiful.
wow, this is one of my dance teachers. I just talked to
Yes.
her a couple of days ago, Stacy. And I was like,
Oh,
that is true. That is true.
so beautiful. Yes.
Sorry, I
Yes.
interrupted you again, but I want to hear your story.
So I was just talking about my challenges as a lawyer. In the beginning, I had not realized that it was so tedious because we had been seeing lawyers only in movies,
That's true.
and yes, and just arguing. I had never known the hard work behind the screen. So once I started knowing that it was so tedious, then I made up my mind that if I take up this profession, I have to work hard. There is no other option.
Yeah.
There is just no other option to working hard. At the same time, I had 2 kids to look after. And that is the time when they require us and the profession requires us.
That's
That
true.
time between the age of 30 and 40 is the time when both require you.
Yeah.
So you won't believe I was working from home since that time. So
Wow.
yes,
So
I used to.
you're already
Yeah,
doing distance work.
at 5, my children used to be home by 5 in the evening. So whatsoever happens, by 6 I used to be home. Otherwise,
Hmm.
our office, generally all the lawyers finish by 8, 9, 10, 11, depending upon the workload.
Yeah.
But all that portion I used to do after my children go to sleep.
Wow.
From 6 to 9 or 9:30, I was totally with them,
Hmm. Hmm.
looking after their requirements, looking after their studies, looking after their emotions, because both of them were growing. They required, they needed me to talk to them, they needed me to play with them, they needed me to be with them. So I used to finish all the regular chores with them and then start my work at about 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30, whenever I used to be free, and then
Wow.
continue till I finish.
Hmm.
Because we have to read for the next day. We cannot just walk into the court just like that. We have to read for all the matters coming up the next day. And
Yeah.
there is a possibility that none of the matters would proceed. There is a possibility. Right? But we have to be prepared for all the matters.
Yeah.
Anything might come up. Some lawyer would insist that no, I want to argue this matter. Then I have to be prepared for that. So every time we read doesn't mean it is going to be executed the next day.
Yeah. It's like being ready for the pandemic, isn't it? Day to day. We have to have
Yes,
our groceries ready. We have to make sure. And suddenly there could be a curfew, there could be a lockdown.
just just like that.
So your legal training actually got you ready for the curfew and
For the pandemic. True,
for
true,
the
true.
pandemic.
I'm really telling you that we are actually prepared.
Yeah,
Whatever
it is.
happens
Yeah,
in the morning when we are leaving our house, we don't know which matter we will argue today.
wow, wow.
Yeah, we don't know, so we are prepared. In the beginning years, in my junior days, I used to be frustrated. Yeah, I worked so hard for this matter, and it did not happen today. And that Josh, it just goes away. That
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
But then gradually, this is experience. Gradually, now we are prepared in the morning when we leave. That
yeah.
whichever matter, we will argue.
Being open
You
to
know,
it.
that is, yes, being open to it, and that is helping naturally.
Yeah,
Otherwise, in the earlier times, that mood used to just go off
yeah, yeah,
because it's not easy preparing arguments or preparing a matter. It is not easy. It takes a lot of time, energy. Um, my children, it's a joke, but my children, whenever I'm upset, they don't see any other thing, but they'll say, Mama, you have a tough case today. Or in the evenings when I'm upset, Mama, was the judgment against you? So, so they were so much, used to my body language. And whenever I was upset, they saw to it that they wouldn't irritate me or wouldn't make me angry. Like it was
that's good. So they were supportive.
yes, very, very supportive. In fact, even my husband,
Yes, yes. I've met him and he's an amazing man.
yeah, he's a
Yes,
wonderful person.
yes.
So he was very, very supportive. throughout. Otherwise, it is not possible, Shankarji. Let me tell you very clearly. Even my in-laws, of course, in the beginning, they had a little bit of agitation, but gradually they accepted because I was always a working person. It was not possible for me to be home. I mean, it was not acceptable to me only that
To
to
give
keep
up
my
your
mind,
career. Yeah.
yeah, by my idle and sit at home. So I had a few challenges, but at the birth of my daughter also, at the birth of my son also, I had to
Yeah.
drop a couple of years at that time,
Mm.
and I have no regrets. After that, all of them supported me really well. My husband has been been very supportive throughout, and even my children, they have been independent. Otherwise, it's not possible without everybody's help, right?
Yeah.
And today,
Yeah.
after so many years of my practice, it's now 26 years completed.
Wow.
So so many years, and with all the support and all, it is, I mean, I'm really contented. And I find, because I have balanced and I'm also happy that I have given good care to my children also, good time to my children also. They are wonderful human beings, both of them. I mean,
Mm.
they are really lovely children,
I
you
met
know.
your son. The one time I visited you, I met your son.
You met him,
Yeah.
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 Yes, yes. And even my daughter is amazing, and by the grace of God, I have got a wonderful son-in-law also,
Uh-huh.
and he's also a wonderful person, taking very good care of my daughter.
And are you a
And
grandmother already?
who?
Are you a
Sorry?
grandmother?
Yes, yes, I told you they have a son of 2 years now.
Oh, 2-year-old. Wow. Wow. Time
Yeah.
really flies. Yeah.
And yes, yes, actually, and he is also a wonderful baby. So
Wow.
I've been blessed by beautiful people, wonderful people around me,
And they're in my
including
neck of the woods in the San Francisco Bay Area, right?
yes,
You live in
including
that
you,
area.
Sankari. I have been blessed to have good teachers also in my life.
Mhm.
In my school, I had wonderful teachers whom we still go and meet sometimes, those who are still alive. And
Mhm.
in my college, I had wonderful, and of course, others teachers are, you know, just
In fact, I
too
have a
good.
question. I have a question about that. When I met you,
Yeah.
we all have stereotypes about what a lawyer looks like, what an engineer looks like, doctor looks like, what a
Yeah.
somebody who works in your husband, I believe, is into the construction industry or
Yes. Construct.
modeling and all that. We all have stereotypes, or at least I know I have it, and it's hard to
Yes.
get out of it. I would
I
never have
agree.
imagined you were a lawyer or you were in the legal field because of that image that we have. There's a lot
Yes.
of gentleness to you. And
Yes.
as you correctly pointed out, the legal profession is very demanding and you have to be ready for any possibilities. So that kind of toughens people up. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
Yes.
how did, by the time I met you, you were like super gentle as well. So I was confused. One minute she can be tough and she can ask and assert it. And the next minute she's like happy. So how did that transformation and what is the process like?
Yes, it's a wonderful question, and I would really like to share this particular question of yours. I would want to answer this question because this transformation has come after I have been to Adarsh.
Wow, that's
Be
amazing.
Yes, let me be very, very frank that I was a very, very egoistic person,
Mm,
and I was never a gentle person. I was a very, very shrewd person because
wow,
my profession, yes, like you said, my profession demands that.
that's true.
And that had made me such a person.
And you have the courage to talk about it. So thank you, because not
No,
everybody will ever talk about it. When I was in business, I was likewise, and I talk
yes,
about it, but it's not easy for many people to even understand
yes.
it. Yeah.
But this Adarsh, after going to Adarsh, I have got this courage, Shankarji. Let me tell you,
Wow.
to yes, to be real, not to be a hypocrite, and to be what you are. There is no need to hide. It is
Mm,
you're much happier when you be your natural self.
True, true.
When you have the kindness in you, when you have gratitude, which is very important. I have
Yeah,
learned in others, this gratitude makes you a wonderful person. It is always good to bow down than to raise your, you
that's
know,
true. That's
your
true.
attitude. It's always good to bow down. That I've learned in others. It is not that you become a small person when you bow down.
Yeah,
You are becoming a bigger person when you bow down,
that's true. That's true.
right?
It's
So
like the
after,
servant god Hanuman.
yes,
There's reverence, there's dedication to the cause, to the what we are doing.
yes,
Doesn't mean we are just blindly following, but there's
no,
reverence and dedication and mutual respect. And
yes, yes. And I'm telling you, this transformation has come only after I have joined Adarsh. And then gradually, after coming in contact with the teachers of Adarsh, or all the people coming to Adarsh, because all of them are like-minded people.
yeah,
Those coming to such institutes, such organizations are mostly like-minded. And if they are not, they
yours,
gradually come into that trend once they start working with Adarsh Ahmedabad.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It is not the literal meaning that Adarsh Ahmedabad means idol Ahmedabad, but it changes gradually to make you of any person, me, you, or any person, gradually to come from those, every person is different and every person has some qualities which are not acceptable to others or to the society, which are not good. You can put in that category. So
yeah,
gradually try to change them all once you come into contact with such people.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Now, all these qualities which I try to tell you, I'm trying to develop those qualities in me to be a person not only liked by all, but also a person who will give joy, happiness, or such things to every person around you. Not only my family, but every person around.
there's no need to
Wherever,
be stingy, huh?
no, not at
The
all.
more we give, the more it
It
regenerates.
grows. It just grows. They say that when you want to light a candle,
Yeah,
right? If you just touch one candle to another one, it's going to light. So the effort just to touch, you may not have to take the matchbox, remove the stick, and then light another candle. You just touch one candle to the other one, it's going to light. That way, you're going to light the full world. This is the whole purpose of Adarsh. It is not that I'm propagating Adarsh, but why I'm talking about Adarsh? Because I have found that transformation in me.
true,
And
true.
not only in my social life, also in my professional life. Also, it has helped me in my professional life. My attitude before I was with Adarsh Ahmedabad and my attitude after Adarsh Ahmedabad, even the lawyers see the change in me.
That's great. And that's why probably they invited you to do the workshop for
Yes,
lawyers. Wow.
true, 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 very true. And I am really enjoying this life. I really feel, sometimes repent of, wasting my earlier years in all those, all those little tiffs and all those little fights and all those little ego related issues and all. I just sometimes, even my in-laws, of course,
Yeah,
that time, less of maturity, less of understanding, all those things were also there. But unnecessary falling into tips with people was not correct. That I realize now. So I see to it
it's a
that
growth.
every,
It's a growth process. I mean,
yes,
I was known to be the argumentative. There's this book called The Argumentative Indian.
huh,
You must have heard of it. Pretty popular.
yes, I've heard it.
So I was
Yes,
one
I've
of
heard.
them. I was definitely one of them. And I
Oh,
always felt that whatever I said was right because I've read a book or I've done a
yes.
course on that.
No,
This
this
is so
was my
stupid.
attitude also. This was my attitude also, that I am right. I'm always right. That was my
Yeah,
attitude. But
yeah,
when I learned all these things, when I experienced all these things, that time I again realized what is empathy also. Sometimes you try and be in the place of the opposite person and
yeah,
see from their perspective also.
yeah,
Then you will realize that no, everybody is right. everybody has their own views. You have to respect everybody's views.
Yeah, yeah.
You cannot say you are right. Whatsoever knowledge you have, but you don't know the position of the other person unless you put your legs in their shoes.
That's so. So, question again. This is great. I mean, I'm so glad you're bringing out some of the most subtle things that Adarsh. For me, I was at Adarsh for more than 3 months, and it was
Yes,
transformative. I had been to many, many other places. I learned many
yes,
things, but I was able to put it into practice at Adarsh. Whether I was a facilitator or I was taking a class, in both cases, I was able to really put it into practice. The theory is all nice, be good to others and others will be good to you. But can we
true,
actually do that? Can we
true.
experience it? So the
That's very
experience was amazing there, truly. The theory part, I already had read hundreds of books, been to hundreds of retreats. To be able to do that for 90 days straight, wow. Like
yes.
more like 100, more than 100 days. 100 days
Great.
of being in heaven almost, you know.
Yes, true. And let me tell you, I have a big compliment for you also. The 3 sessions you were doing in the day, exhaustive sessions, it was amazing.
Well, what
Amazing.
happened was, as you correctly pointed out, it was regenerating my energy.
Yes.
And because when we share something without any expectations, particularly financial expectations, what you get
Hmm.
back in return is tremendous gratitude. Yes,
Yes.
the first 2, 3 days, everybody was confused. He's going to teach us dance? Ah. Like, come on, this guy's not even a Gujarati. He doesn't know Garba. So
Yes.
then I had to clarify no, 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 this is not a dance class. This is about understand the healing aspects of dance. And
Yes.
it's good that you're great dancers. One person even came and said, Sir, with all due respect, my fiance is a really good DJ. Can I call him to play the music? And another said, and you know who I'm talking. Another said, I've been a choreographer for 20 years. Can I send the thing? Like, yes, you can do that later, but I wanted to understand the healing aspects of the dance. And
Right.
I knew that people had understood it when there were tears, when there were
Yes.
strong emotions, when there was upset, something that happened 10 years ago, and people are like, oh no, I can actually feel the anger, I can feel the upset, I can feel the rage, I can feel the joy. All of that was coming out. And okay, now I can see that it's actually transforming from the inside out. It's not like the facilitator is doing something. There's no
No.
jadoo tona, there's no magic in it. It's all
Yes.
there, it's embodied, right? So
It's
my
just,
question to you is, I know
yeah.
that Adarsh already has so many modalities. In TOT, you learned so many different things. Um, in what ways did the dance, healing dances, in what way did they help you? Was there any additional things you learned besides what you had already learned in the training of the trainers at Adarsh?
Okay. So these two things are totally different, Shankarji.
Uh,
Not compare these two things.
yeah.
These are different fields altogether, right?
Oh, okay.
What was the TOT was a training of trainers. That
Yeah.
is, to train a person to become a trainer. Now, in fact, that TOT is helping so many people in this pandemic.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, online training, presentation. People never knew what was presentation. Many of them. I'm not talking about the people working for corporates. I'm not talking about professionals, but I'm talking about the people coming to Adarsh.
Yeah.
They had never known what was presentation. They said,
Yeah.
oh, we can never do this. And all of them, it's about, I think now 25 batches of about 30, 40 people each have passed. And all of them have learned all these things, which they would never have learned at home.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So that was a different aspect. They were teaching different 17 skills like creativity, then public speaking, then decision making, such kind of skills they were teaching, and
That's true.
community, yes, communication, and such skills, about 17 skills. And again, in addition to this, they were also having 2 books, that is appropriate internal management,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
by G.
By
Narayan
Narayan
Guru.
Guru. Yes, yes.
So that book, they were explaining, we were making presentations on that book. It's an amazing book. It is related to your life also.
Incidentally, he lives in Baroda, about 5 minutes away from where I live right now, where I'm staying. Yeah, Narayan Guru, amazing man. We went and met him.
Yes, he was
Very
here at
amazing
Adarsh
person.
also. Yeah, he comes every after every batch he comes.
Oh,
So
wow.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So he's part of
Bharat
your
bhai,
journey. Okay.
yes, yes. He's a wonderful person, and
He
what
is.
he teaches us is mind blowing, mind blowing. So that book we follow, and also a book written by him for volunteers. That is also a wonderful book. And RIV, it's a book called RIV. That is also a wonderful book. So that book is a different, that learning of TOT is a different thing. And this, what we learned in DMT, that is your dance movement therapy, is absolutely a change in your inner self. A change. Again, everybody thought that it's a dance therapy, so there would be all different kinds of actions, and we would learn African dance, and we would learn, Marathi dance, and all steps we would learn. So 2-3 days, people went on asking, okay, they are not teaching us steps. They are not teaching us steps. That was a question with everybody.
Yeah.
And then as it progressed, we realized that this was for our, getting our emotions out. The purpose of the whole thing was to get our emotions out and become lighter. And when people started experiencing it personally, then they accepted that what this particular thing was. Then they came out of the funda of, dancing.
Interestingly, Yogini, one of my friends and mentors, Randy Turan, has written a book called The Emotional Advantage.
Okay.
Often, especially in masculine environments, like when you're with a group of lawyers or engineers where there's more testosterone, emotions are considered a liability. We want to share emotions. Don't even bring emotions. Don't do any drama. Just be objective. That's what we are told in a law school, or definitely in front of attorneys. Like, oh, you're just doing emotional. Discard that statement. That is not based on facts. It's not based on reality. But without emotions, you mentioned motherhood earlier. The feelings a child has to the mother, or the feeling a mother has to the children, is not logical per se.
I agree.
Not based on, So, and that feeling is what creates that bonding, which is a lifelong thing. Even if a child may be mad at the mother, upset at the mother, it's temporary. Because there's that feeling of gratitude, feeling of forgiveness, feeling of, so all these emotions of being able to let go, being kind, being thoughtful, being understanding anger. When we get upset, we have to know why we are angry, or what is propelling that anger, and where in the body am I feeling anger. Then we can use it. It's not that anger is all bad. So the emotional advantage talks about how many ways emotions can be understood and become aware of it. So it becomes, that's what differentiates us from robots, isn't it?
Yes, actually,
Others, just imagine us like robots being like, one robot telling another, I think I love you. It's a joke, but in reality, it's so robotic, it's just so mechanical. So far, we don't have the ability, we don't yet have the ability for machines to show emotions. We can mimic it, we can duplicate it, but not to come from inside.
Yes. And actually, I feel sometimes that this pandemic could be one of the reasons that people are becoming so robotic and so running like, running mad behind their careers, running mad behind money. I think God also wanted people to just slow down. So
Yes,
that could
yes.
be one of the reasons for this pandemic,
Some
because
people call it coronavirus,
coronavirus. It,
because
it has
corona
landed
being
on.
compassion. Yeah,
Yes, yes, correct, correct. Because it was required, people were like madly, now people have it's settled a little bit. Of course, I don't say it is good. I don't say it is good at all, because people have really had a very bad time for almost now 5 months, and still it is all, um, people don't know.
yes,
Uncertainty prevails everywhere. People don't know when it is going to end. It is not a good thing at all. But if you want to see the positive thing also, you have to accept it and see to the good things also which it has brought. Because just cribbing about it all the time, that, oh, look at this, oh, that doesn't make sense. You have to accept it. We are also taught this as one of the things, that you accept the situations as they come. If you
yeah.
are not going to accept, you are going to suffer like anything.
If you don't
So
accept
learn.
the judge's decision, it'll be contempt of court.
Absolutely. And you won't believe, in the beginning, in my junior days, just that because you brought up this issue,
Wow.
uh, when I used to have a judgment against me, I used to be so frustrated, so frustrated. Even though my case would have been weak, but that thing in you keeps you that, no, I should be the best, I should be number one, that attitude
Yeah.
used to be a frustration. But gradually, like I told you, that the transformation helped me so much that I started accepting all the situations as they are. It is
Yeah.
difficult to explain to your client, right? Especially when you have a genuine case, it is difficult to explain to your client. But again, that also energy comes to you. That also, you start learning how to explain to the clients. And the best part is that it is not the last quote. We
That's true.
always
That's true.
have other higher authorities, appellate courts,
Yes.
the apex court, that we can, go and challenge those orders. So gradually, then I started settling down, and then peacefully I started explaining, and I accepted also peace. And you won't believe, the more peaceful I became, the better I could perform.
Exactly. In fact, I want you to dwell on that a little more, because when we say accept the situation as it is,
Yeah.
often it's misunderstood as compromising and giving up or letting the other party take advantage of us. So, can you explain how, by
Yes.
accepting reality as it is, you became more
Yes.
effective, more
Yes.
successful with less stress? Could you explain that a little more?
Yes, I will definitely. I will definitely. I totally do not agree to accept the situation means to give in. No,
No.
I don't mean that. I don't mean that at all. Because our profession, we can never give in.
Yes. Yes.
Fight till the last moment. Fight, by fight, I do not literally mean fight, but we try till the last moment to see that our clients get justice.
Yes.
We work hard to that level to see that they get justice. We do not give in. When we have a peaceful mind, our mind works better.
Mm.
When we have an agitated mind, we do not get proper thoughts. We cannot concentrate on our studying. We cannot concentrate on our judgments. You must be
True.
aware that we have to rely on earlier judgments for our cases. So
That's true.
when
The
we
precedents. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
precedent. So we can show to the court the precedents that you have, ordered, judges have ordered this way. So in our case, you have to order this way. That way we have to compare the earlier judgments and show them. So if you are not in a good state of mind, if you're not peaceful within, then you cannot work good on what you're doing.
Very
Right?
true. Yeah.
So, So you accept the situation. For example, pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Just now
Yeah.
there is pandemic. And none of us are in good state of mind. We have to understand that all of us are, all of us have got uncertainty in our minds, and we are not at peace. But if you accept the situation, then it's going to remain like this for a while. So
Yeah.
accept and move. Even we are doing online hearing now, right?
Wow.
Once I have accepted the situation that it's going to be like this, then I can, I can argue better even now. Even now I can argue better.
So you can
I
be
can,
at peace and you can deliver the argument without
yes,
getting all
I
riled
don't,
up.
I don't give in. I don't say
Yeah.
that, okay, the situation is like this, chalo, I leave it. No,
No, not at all.
not at all. This giving in or giving up is never a quality of a good lawyer.
That's true. Or in any part. I mean, I think in Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, actually
Yes.
urges Arjuna, saying
Ah,
you cannot just say, for the sake
yes.
of peace, I let go of my stand on what needs to be done. In
Yes.
fact, you have to fight for what's right.
Yes.
And
That's a
fighting,
perfect example. That's a
yeah,
perfect example. Yes. He says you have to fight.
you
You
won't be
have to
you
give.
won't be able to. He says, "I'll go to the Himalaya." That's what Arjun says. He said, "You can
Yeah.
go to the Himalaya, but you will not be able to rest even one day."
Yes. It's a perfect example. This is what we really face in life also. We can
Yeah.
never give in. We can never
Yeah.
give in. Yes. We do not go or we do not accept wrong means. That's a different issue. But we have to try our best till the last
Or if
to
we are
see.
wrong, if our understanding, if we are misunderstanding, then of course we don't give in, but we go forward towards the truth.
Yes. And once you see any time of your life, you will realize that it was a misunderstanding or it was a misconception.
True, true.
First time you will not know, second time you will not know, but third time you will know that yes, I was wrong that time. And then you accept that wrong. This courage you require to accept yourself to be wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Right?
what you are talking about, or what I'm talking about. Earlier in our life, we were self-righteous a bit too much, based on bookish knowledge or things we had read, things we had heard, and things we had understood it based on information passed on to us. But when that understanding came about that I'm not always right, that my understanding may be incorrect, and then there is the wisdom to listen, to
Yes,
become
correct.
silent and listen. And
I
I think
agree.
that's probably what you're referring to, even in the context
Yes,
of the pandemic.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
So
Once
without
you
me
realize,
asking my question, you're answering that, which is, what can people do? How can
yes.
people be during this pandemic?
Yes, true. I think every person should accept the situation. Then it will become much, much more peaceful. You have to forget this year 2020 uh, to be
In terms of
peaceful.
an achievement, like, oh, I couldn't make so much money, I couldn't do this, I couldn't
Yes,
go, I couldn't do my
yes,
adventure trip. A lot of people have all
yes.
kinds of things that are missing this year.
For so many years, and we'll be still doing for so many years. It's okay if we are just missing about 2, 3 months of our life. It's okay. So if you accept it so smoothly and nicely, I think there's less of emotional imbalance in yourself,
Yeah.
and I
In
think
fact, Yogini, if I may say so, although we may soon find a vaccine, it may still take like a few months. But
hopefully
the
yes,
job losses, and you know this, I mean, the job losses are millions and millions of jobs everywhere in the world, in every country. We've had a significant percentage loss of jobs or underemployment, right? That's not going to go away overnight. There's so much disruption.
yes, it will take time. Definitely, it will take time. Shankarji, let me tell you that even I have been sitting at home for so many months.
That's true. Yeah, we're all at home, so we are underemployed in that sense.
Yes, we are. And in our profession, people will first not give priority to litigations in such times,
That's true. That's true.
right?
This is
Yeah,
not the
even if
best time to litigate. Yeah.
that will be their last priority.
That's
Their
true.
priority.
When you're at risk of losing life, forget about litigation.
Exactly, exactly. But
Yeah.
I have no regrets. I have no regrets. Let everybody be settled. That is my only hope and purpose. Let
Well, let me
everybody.
ask you a question then. In during this pandemic, how are you using or your time wisely? And I know you are because I see so much joy in you. So how are
Yeah,
you able to keep up the spirit, although you're not doing your normal litigation work as an attorney? You're doing
yeah.
something else. What is that something else that's giving you that peace of mind?
Yes. Again, thanks to Adarsh only because Adarsh, they also have music class.
Oh,
Go, yeah. And I am also one of the students of music class. Actually, how I landed up there is that my husband is a very good singer. And but he was, singing and all in the beginning years. And I used to feel, yeah, what is this? Because I never, I was an Aurangzeb in singing. So, poor thing is, his love and his passion started, I could see it fading. So I said, no, that is not correct. It's such a good quality he has, and I can't see it fading. So I joined, my son is also a very good singer. So I took my son when he was about 7, 8 years. I took him to the class at Adarsh. And I said, I will also learn with you. Come, let's both of us go and learn singing. So both of us went, and he stopped after a month or two. And for so many years, I'm still sitting there and learning
wow.
and learning. Yes, and performing and performing and performing. And of course, I am not Lata Mangeshkar, but what I was earlier and what I am today, I have improved. That's all. I'm not a singer, but I have improved. So what my teacher did was, she did a wonderful thing. What she
Mhm.
did was, for 2 months, I think April and May, or May and June, 2 months, full 2 months, every day we had to record our performance.
Wow. Uh,
Okay, we used to sing a full song, and we used to dress up that way. We used to, make different types of props for that song, and then we used to record and send. And then she used to rank all of us.
wow, interesting. So this
Ah,
was individually record and sing.
yes. So all of them
Um,
used to record at their own house and send
solo
it to her.
performances.
Yes. And in the evening, between 5 to 6, she used to declare the results, and she used to also tell us where to improve.
Mm,
What used to
mm.
happen, because we had nothing else to do that time, right?
That's
That the
true. In the
peak time.
beginning,
The peak time. Yes. So
that complete lockdown. Yeah.
every day we used to apply our mind in what new or innovative we could do.
Mm, mm.
Right? She had named the full thing as talent from home.
Talent from home. Wow. Yeah,
And then all of us did this. So you can imagine us when you're singing every day, what peace you get
that's
and
true.
what happiness you get.
That's
So
true.
yeah, so main 2 months, which were very, very bad, sitting at home doing nothing, just passed away very nicely by doing this.
And you know
And then
what? I can tell you one thing. If you sing, then I will dance. So,
if you
and
say,
then if you sing, then I will definitely dance.
oh,
Our audience may run away, but that's what I've been doing. I put
see,
on some
we are going to
music.
be happy. We are going to be happy. Let them run away.
Yeah, in fact, one of my dear friends, he's going through a challenge. His dad and his uncle and all have been quarantined because of being turned tested positive.
Okay.
And it's not easy, being quarantined for more than a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Every day we at least stand with each other for 10 minutes on Zoom and dance. This is 10
Wonderful.
minutes is like a reset cycle. All the anxiety just flows through and like, apna time aayega. Any dance which makes sense for that day, you just bring it
Yes.
up and just let, as you said, let empty ourselves out, let the emotions flow and
See, this is
accept the
also a small
reality.
thing. You are doing a small thing for your friend, but how much joy it is giving you
And then we
also.
record it many times and we post it because
Oh,
then we see, emotions spread faster than viruses.
Yes, I agree with you. Totally agree
Compassion,
with
honestly, that's the reason the world is alive. Compassion
you.
spreads faster than any virus, Corona virus, really. If it's
Yeah.
done with a full heart, how can you
Yeah.
not get it? You see
Yes.
somebody helping another person cross the road, and it gives
Hmm.
so much joy even to others watching it.
Yes, I agree.
And the next time
Totally.
somebody else needs help, we will do that because
Immediately you go. Immediately you will go. Yes.
it is
Immediately.
a compassionate virus in that sense, right? Corona virus. So
Karuna.
emotional contagion. I mean, in neuroscience or in psychology, we call it emotions are contagious. Emotional contagion. So I'm sorry for interrupting your thought there, but it is so true that these things are so meaningful. And with music is the same thing. There's an
Yes.
excellent book called "This Is Your Brain on Music," and it talks about in how many ways music wakes us up.
Yes.
Not the
Yes.
poetry, of course, that can be great poetry. Even in something as simple as "Apna time aayega," my time is
Yes.
coming. There's that
Yes.
determination to go through difficulties, face
Difficult.
difficulties, and move forward.
True.
It doesn't have to be great poetry. It could be just one liner.
Yes. And we've
And
got a wonderful teacher. We've got a wonderful teacher. She's a young lady of about 35, 40 years.
wonderful,
Young
wonderful.
lady. But so much of devotion because, Adarsh is,
Yes.
oh, transactions. So, but still, we are like so many, we are about 30 students, but she gives personal attention to each and every person.
Wow.
And
Wow.
she is passionate about singing, and she has put in that passion in us. She says it's not important how you sing. It
I
is
just
the way
realized I can
that
take other Shamdabad music class from anywhere,
you,
right? It does.
you
It
should.
no longer the
Yes,
Baroda, the Ahmedabad restriction is not there. The local restriction is not there anymore.
yes, you
I'm gonna
can. You
take a
can.
music class.
I'll talk to her definitely to join you. Yes, I will
Yeah,
talk to her.
yeah. And it's interesting since you're talking about music. When my mother was passing a year
Yes,
before I met you all, which was
yes,
from July to October of 2018.
18. Yeah.
Things get harder and harder when you know that her days are few, right?
Mm.
Initially, it's like, okay, there's hope, but towards then, there's no hope of the survival of the body. So there's
Yes,
acceptance, but there's grief. So
yes.
I met this young man, a 93-year-old young man by the name of
Oh,
Narendra Padukone. I think
okay,
he's related to Deepika somehow. Uh,
okay.
he's like a grand uncle or great grand uncle or something like that. And Narendra Mam, as we call it, Narendra uncle, 93-year-old, also comes and stays in Ahmedabad. He taught me, what do you call it, Ninad, the basics of Hindustani music. For two
Oh,
months, he was there for me every day. Shankar, I would say, today I'm not feeling good. My mom is not feeling good. All the more reason you need to do Ninad. Like,
mm,
again, Sare, and it would wake me up. We
ah,
would practice for half an hour to 1 hour. And he's
mm,
like, no, you cannot escape this. Just be here now.
yes,
And that half an hour to 1 hour I would do every day would give me the
yes,
energy to face reality for the next 23 hours.
yes,
Without any, I can see how powerful this class must be during the pandemic.
yes. It's got a lot of power, a lot of power. Online music class is difficult, but she's making it so comfortable for us that we are waiting for that day to come. We have once a week only. Music is only once a week
Oh,
because
wow.
there are, yeah. But she makes it a point to see that everyone is comfortable. She's doing so much of efforts. It's just seva, but she's taking so much of efforts and seeing to
Yeah.
it that everybody learns properly, everybody corrects themselves, and amazing. And she gives us homeworks and then she checks those homeworks.
Yes. Yes.
Right? We have to sing, we have to record and send it to her. Then she will check, she will say that this was wrong, improve here, put in feelings, sing real, that kind of thing. Don't sing monotonous, change, have variations and all that. So it's like fun. So I have never been a single day sad in this pandemics. because I
Yeah.
have accepted the situation. I'm looking things to do. I'm attending webinars, not only related to my topic, but I am attending all those webinars which interest me. You know,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
not that okay, under only legal and sit down. Oh yeah, you have the time. Why don't
It's
you take
true.
in good things?
It's a luxury
Yeah,
to have the time.
then take in the good things. It will help us in our old age, maybe. Getting that also, it's a reality. You have to face it, right?
Yes.
My purpose of developing music was also that it would be a very good help in my older times,
Mm.
and with my companion, because he too loves music. So I
Yes.
had never dreamt that I would learn music, because I was actually an Aurangzeb in music. I had never imagined I would be singing. But yes, I'm singing, I'm enjoying hearing also. So what happens is that now both of us have a common thing to, enjoy. That
Yeah.
is music. Because the older we get, our tolerance, everything will become weaker,
You
tolerance will
know
also
what?
become,
If I
yeah.
may again ask you, I have a request. Do you have
Yes.
any of your music recordings you can share here?
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
that, would,
Right
would you
now?
share? Yeah, yeah. Let
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
yeah. So guess what, guys? We're going to actually hear the song from the talent at home. So that'll be wonderful. Yogini ji, start playing this song, please. It's so wonderful.
मोह मोह के धागे ये मोह मोह के धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे
You can join and sing, right? Together.
मोह के धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे कोई टोह टोह ना लागे किस तरह गिर ये सुलझे है रोम रोम एक तारा है रोम रोम एक तारा जो बादलों में से गुजरे ये मोह मोह के धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे कोई टोह टोह ना लागे किस तरह गिर ये सुलझे
Wow, wow, that was something. I have never have imagined you singing if you didn't tell me that. Again, this goes back to stereotypes. Sometimes I wonder how judgmental I am. Like, oh, she's a lawyer, and it happens to my friends. They say, oh, you're a dancer, so I get introduced as a dancer sometimes. Then sometimes I
Oh,
say, dance is my hobby, or dance is my fourth profession, but I love it. But many people think, oh, he's a dancer, don't take him seriously, kind of thing. And I always tell them, dance is serious work, music is serious work. It requires so much daily practice and conditioning, and
yes,
so
yes, true.
so it's so good to hear you. It's so good to learn from you, and I'm glad that you've given me yet another class to join music.
Oh, yeah.
I've been wanting to do that for a while, and especially with the values of Adarsh Ahmedabad, which is compassion, kindness, sharing, forgiveness. To be able to learn music would be fantastic. So one more thing to do, and please
Yeah.
share the link. And I would love to, for the people who are still with us, listening to us, I'll share the links, the appropriate links for Yogini. So if you have any questions for her, and
Yes.
she's been an amazing, amazing teacher. As much as she says how much she learned from Adarsh Ahmedabad, she's also been a teacher. Are you offering any classes online right now through
Um,
Adarsh or otherwise?
yes, Adarsh Ahmedabad, the TOT batch which is going on now, the life management course which is going on now.
Uh,
I have taken a couple of skills in those things also, in Adarsh also, and I have taken a skill in the government of Gujarat also. They also had in online classes, and
mhm.
I'm open to even counseling, online counseling. For
Fantastic.
those
And
who
I
require.
remember you taught speaking, public speaking, communication skills.
Yes,
Those are some
yes,
of the things you offer, right? You
yes,
never
yes.
mentioned it, but I remember that.
Yeah, I'm also counselor in Adarsh. So whoever requires, they just give me a call. We fix up an appointment, and then we have the sessions of counseling. And the students that I teach in the government colleges also, because I have grown up to a teenage one boy and one girl both. So I know now how to handle the teenagers.
You've been through it.
So yeah. So we go in and out, right? We've been staying with them for 24 hours and satisfying all their emotional ups and downs. So it's very easy to counsel children of those age, those college students. And sometimes they don't share a few things with their parents, which they come and share with us.
Yes,
So
yes.
I have been fortunate to guide them, and by the grace of God I have learned the process of guiding them. So I won't say I'm a perfect guide or something, but I have learned the process. So I try to see that they are benefited somehow, and they are not led to any other
Yeah.
bad source for help or something, and
Especially
or any.
nowadays with the pandemics, I think young
Yes,
people are the most
yes.
distressed. Just
They're,
imagine no social contact, no, or so minimal,
yes,
and
so
parents
they
telling
are.
them not to play video games.
Yes, true, true, true. So, when you counsel them, they are feeling better. And we also feel very satisfied that we have helped somebody. That joy, that happy hormone comes up.
Yeah.
So that helps us also in the pandemics. And even the students are, at peace in this bad time of pandemic. So let's hope best for them also, for us also, for everyone. And we pray to God that this time goes off fast, and
Yeah.
we are blessed
And
with the vaccine.
it's so amazing, Yogini. You said all the things that you learned from and at Adarsh Ahmedabad. I'm so happy to hear that everyone at Adarsh is still fully engaged in different ways. No more
Yes,
face-to-face classes, but everything is going on. So many things are going on, full-blown online, and it's bringing the principles even more alive during these challenging times.
yes,
The
true.
need for harmony, the need for inner peace, the need for truthfulness, simplicity, non-violence, everything. And I'm glad that it's happening. I have been trying to pursue Bharat Shah, the founder, and he's been so busy. We haven't had a chance to interview him yet, but it'll
Oh,
happen. I'll show him this video and say,
oh,
"Okay, when can I talk to you?"
yes.
Because we're not advertising, we're not paid to
No,
say good
absolutely
things.
not.
We're saying it from our own deeply felt
Yes,
experiences and given
yes.
at no charge, given as a gift, given in
True.
the spirit of giving and sharing.
And
So,
because we have taken, we want to also give back to the society,
exactly, exactly.
right? Yes,
Yes,
we should
yeah.
give. Yes, till the last breath, I have decided that I'm going to give back to the society.
Yeah, because it just keeps multiplying and
Yes,
yeah, it
yes,
sounds like a panacea, but and it is. Sharing
yes.
is the most powerful thing we have. Sharing whatever we've learned and shedding whatever doesn't serve is a very powerful way of living life, as you said multiple times in today's discussion. So I know it's hard to say goodbye, but we have to. Time is still constrained, and please stay in touch. And we will find a way if anybody needs that support or wants to share. Adarsh Ahmedabad is available. It's become now Adarsh Universe, or like a model universe. It's a great template to try out and customize for your local region also.
Yes, yes.
I'm great. I'm very grateful to have been a part of the Adarsh Ahmedabad journey for more than 3 months. I lived there at people's homes, including your home, for a couple of days. I actually
Yes.
lived in people's homes for
Yes.
more than 3 months.
Oh, yes. Actually, we were benefited, right?
We were all
We were-
benefited. We were all benefited. Yeah.
Yes. And anyone needs any help, I'm anytime available. You can just pin me. I will definitely be of help whenever required. Whichever, like I told you, so many fields I'm into, and any kind of help required, I'm there.
Fantastic. Thanks again, and please stay in touch. And we will probably have another session if there's a lot of interest.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you.